Um, get my stuff together. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is having a good start to their day. Should let my phone cool off before I started, but it's cool. This is going to be a collective reading, so take whatever resonate and leave the rest. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to donate, the information will be in the description box. I'm going to shuffle these cards up, then we're going to get right into it. Today we're doing things a little different. Alright, one time for the one time. Alright, let's get into this thing. Spirit, please give me the messages for the collective. May I please have the messages for the collective? So, collective, you could be a generational curse breaker. You could be breaking all curses on your lineage at this time. Any more for the collective, spirits? Any more messages for the collective? And you could be someone who is dealing with a twin flame. Or you could have a twin flame where there's a yin and yang, a pull of the heartstring. This could be a soul mission of yours. You could be breaking curses off your lineage by coming together with this twin flame. Like I said, this could be one of your soul's missions. And then we have celestial alignment, starseed activation. So you could be being activated at this time. You could be a starseed. And you could be in alignment. And that is why you are being activated. So maybe you had to break a generational curse to come into this alignment. Or maybe you had to be in alignment to be able to come together with a twin flame, which will seal the deal on you breaking a generational curse on your lineage. You could be on the come up right now. You could be a phoenix rising. So whoever counted you out couldn't count. You could be back and better than ever. And then we have cutting through the BS. You could be cutting through the BS at this time. You could be a truth teller. You could be someone who is head over heart. You could be confident and analytical. And all in all, just someone that doesn't take any BS. Then we have spiritual awakening. Something has activated you. So like I said, you're definitely being activated at this time because you are in alignment. You are this star seed. You could have recently went through a spiritual awakening, or you could be going through this spiritual awakening as we speak and being activated. And this activation, this spiritual awakening, will guide you to having a come up. And we have healing journey. High vibrations equals abundant opportunities. So you could have been on this healing journey while breaking generational curses, and you going through this spiritual awakening, being activated, has called you to be in a higher vibration in order for you to step into some abundant opportunities. And you could be breaking free from bondage, mind, body, and soul. So there could have been a situation that you felt bounded to, or you could have felt bonded to generational curses of your lineage. Any more, Spirit? Any more? Any more? Any more messages for this reading, Spirit? Ooh, the cards being stubborn. Every time I say that, then that's when they want to fall out all crazy. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. Alright, so we got loyalty. So there could be someone who is loyal around you. This could be someone who is trustworthy. This could be a friend of yours that has your best interests. This could be a caring connection. And this could be a friend or a twin flame of yours. This twin flame of yours could also be your friend. And then we have wisdom. Through life experiences, you become wiser and use it to help others. And we have your throne awaits. You could be a god or a goddess. You could have had to awaken to be this or become this god or goddess. And we have karma. This could be good or bad. What seeds did you plant? So depending on what seeds you've been planting, you could be stepping into good karma or bad karma. You could have been feeling like a lost girl collective, looking for a way out, seeking help. You could have had a troubled past, or you could have been a troubled teen growing up. Or if you have a daughter, they could be a troubled teen looking for a way out of a situation that they've got themselves into. And then we have chosen, the 144. So you could be a chosen one. You have a divine mission. Ignite the fire within. As we already had, one of your soul's mission is to be with this twin flame or deal with this twin flame journey or be on this twin flame journey. So something could be igniting with you when it comes to this twin flame journey, which is one of your missions. And this is a divine mission. Whether if you had to learn from this twin flame journey or come together with this twin flame to complete this journey, to complete this soul mission. And then we have bonding. So you could be bonding with this person at this time. This person could be learning from you, or you could have been learning from this person, or you could have just been in a learning stage, being a student in order to become a teacher, to be able to help others with the wisdom that you've learned from your experiences of being a student, going through learning phases. And you could also be a mother, someone who likes to nourish as well. Any more messages for this reading, spirits? Yeah, them all. So we got the dark night of the soul. So you could have gone through the dark night of the soul, which brought you to this spiritual awakening and brought you to being activated, collective. So this could have required a lot of healing from you. It could have required you to seek a way out because you could have felt lost at one point on this journey. But you were facing past and present traumas for healing purposes, Like I said, this is all or was all a part of your healing journey. So you could step into these high vibrations to gain some abundant opportunities. And like I said, if you planted good seeds, you will be getting good karma. And if you planted bad seeds, you will be getting bad karma. So however you took this dark night of the soul or gotten through this dark night of the soul is how you will come out, either on top or on the bottom, pretty much. And then we got dancing with the devil. So you could have been taking some sort of risk, rather in the past, or you could have recently taken a risk, but you may have needed to caution yourself with taking this risk, or you may need to. Or you could have done this in the past. You could have been dancing with the devil, taking risks in the past, which caused you to be troubled, which caused you to be in a situation to where you felt like there was no way out. Because you were dancing with the devil, you could have been dark and light. And maybe because you weren't awakened, you really didn't know what path to be on. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to find a station real quick. I can't find a station. Then we have self-love. So you may needed to practice self-love, because you could have been someone that was loyal to others and not necessarily yourself, collective. So you may have needed to practice self-love, loving yourself inside out, putting yourself first, speak life over you, positive affirmations, awakening to how beautiful you are. So you may have needed to be on a journey of learning some things about yourself, collective, because whatever you were going through, you weren't loving yourself, showing yourself self-love, which needed, or you were forced to come on this healing journey so that you could show yourself love in order to heal and step into your high vibrations. And this could have been a part of you breaking generational curses, because your lineage could be full of people that always put others before themselves. People that don't show themselves self-love, gives others love more than they love themselves. So you may have needed to be on this journey of self-love so you could break a generational curse in regards to self-love as well. So there could have been people, a part of your lineage, that had troubles with healing because they didn't know how to love self anymore. I swear, every time I start a reading, that's when people want to pull up. That is so annoying. Any more, spirit? Every time I do readings, people want to attack me. That's why I hate when people just come out the woodwork. You sitting there doing something else, people don't be pulling up. And we got teamwork. So you could be working together as a team with someone, or you could have been working together with your ancestors to get this done. And then we have Tree of Life, infinite possibilities connecting to the divine within you and all around you. So like I said, you could have been working together with the divine, with your ancestors, so that you could step into these infinite possibilities. So you could step into this spiritual awakening, or go through this spiritual awakening, so you could come through this dark night of the soul and step onto your throne, or sit on your throne as a god or a goddess. Now, you know what? Let me pull some tarot first. So annoying. People just be trying to distract you and shit. Alright. Please give me the messages for this reading, Spirit. Let's see. What's the first one? So we got the Chariot and the Upright. So you could be a Cancer, or there could have been a Cancer that was on your journey that was trying to compete with you, or there could have been a competition between you, collective, and Cancer energy. So you could be winning this competition. You could be overcoming obstacles. You could be headed towards success. You could be very ambitious and determined at this time. So you were able to have the willpower to continue on to overcome these obstacles. You had control in the situation. You had self-discipline. Like I said, you could have gone on this journey of self-love, and you learned how to give yourself love in a situation, which caused you to have this self-discipline. You could have been hard at work, or you could be hard working. You could have been concentrating on what you were trying to do, collective, focusing and concentrating on loving yourself and having these high standards, collective. And then we have returning to one's roots. I hope y'all could see that. So we have Scorpio energy. So you could be a Scorpio, or you could be dealing with the Scorpio. You could have a Scorpio child, or there could be a Scorpio from your childhood or this Cancer's childhood that influenced them. So there could have been a Cancer or someone a part of this Scorpio's childhood that has influenced this Scorpio to do something. Maybe they were influencing this person to have people compete towards you, collective, compete when it came to your journey, collective, or try to test your willpower. So also too, if this was a child or a childhood friend of yours, you could be reuniting with this person. This person could be wanting to give you your flowers, wanting to do a good deed, a good will, be kind towards you, collective. Now that they see that you were able to have self-discipline and the willpower to control yourself, have high standards in a situation. Or now maybe this Scorpio feels like you've earned a place to where as though you could be in this youthful, playful energy, this creative energy, because you've earned your place. And then we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Libra energy. You could be Libra or have Libra in your chart, or there could be a Libra who is emotionally immature. They could be insecure. They could have a lack of trust and a lack of direction. Or during this competition or this journey and these tests that were given to you, when it came to your standards and your self-discipline, there could have been people wanted you to be emotionally immature. They wanted you to be insecure. They wanted you to be this Queen of Cups in the reverse, lacking trust, lacking direction, because they could have wanted you to lose your willpower in the situation so that you could not complete this journey, so you could not win this competition of overcoming obstacles and succeeding, collective. And they thought that attacking you to become this Queen of Cups in the reverse, having a lack of direction will have you lose this competition or have you not be able to overcome these obstacles. Maybe they wanted to throw a lot in your way to try and distract you. They didn't want you to be able to concentrate so that you wouldn't work hard, collective. But they see that you had high standards in the situation and you were able to concentrate even with people trying to force you into this Queen of Cups energy, lacking emotional immaturity and being insecure, lacking trust, and a lack of direction. So now there could be people wanting to give you your flowers now that they see that they couldn't make you into this Queen of Cups in the reverse, make you lose your concentration and your sense of direction. And we have budgeting in the upright. So you could be budgeting at this time, collective, or there could be people getting caught up. There could be a Capricorn getting caught up when it comes to properties. Maybe this Capricorn did something with a property, or there could be issues with a Capricorn's property right now, because they could be someone who has deep-rooted issues. They suffer from a lot of past problems. This is someone that's probably more than likely not healed, collective. So this person didn't do the work. Now, if this was someone competing with you during this journey or on this journey, they didn't do the work while you did do the work, collective, but they wanted to hoard things. They wanted to be stingy, controlling, and possessive when it came to people, properties, and certain issues that they had, collective, because of their lack of work when it came to their healing journey. Or there could, like I said, be people getting caught up in regards to property. If this was property left to you, collective, they could be getting caught up. Maybe they didn't want you to have a property, so there could be people getting caught up trying to put you in a position to where that you cannot obtain a property, have a property. They could have wanted you to remain having these deep-rooted issues and not being able to solve these problems. They wanted you to be viewed as controlling and possessive. And then we have balance in the upright. So there could be balance coming in, like I said, after you're giving your flowers for winning when it came to overcoming these obstacles that these people tried to throw your way. You could be finding a balance, being resourceful. There could have been a lot of ups and downs throughout this journey, collective, but you adapt to everything that was thrown at you. You was able to remain flexible when people was playing with your life, because they, like I said, they could have been playing with your life, not wanting you to have property, obtain property, wanting you to have deep-rooted issues that were unsolved, collective. They could have been playing with your money, wanting you to juggle with what you had, collective, with little you had, collective, trying to cause you to budget with everything that you obtain, which wasn't much. Like I said, there could have been people being stingy towards you, collective, hoarding onto money or things that was meant for you or were supposed to be given to you. But now they could be trying to balance the books. This could be a Capricorn, whoever this Capricorn is in your life. They could be now trying to balance the books after playing with your life, playing with your money, shifting money. They could have been watching your profits and losses as well. And then we have friendship in the upright. So this Cancer energy, you could be reuniting with this Cancer, or there could be a Cancer wanting to reunite with you, or they could be reuniting with friends at a social gathering. They could be drinking, having a good time. There could be a celebration, a festival. This could be at a wedding, or this could be an engagement party, or someone could have graduated. Someone could have had a baby shower as well, or someone could just be having happy hour. This Cancer, after you winning this competition, if you were in a competition up against this Cancer, to see who had the most discipline or self-discipline, or who had the high standards in the situation, who could remain focused. After you winning this competition, you guys could be headed out for a celebration. You guys could be at happy hour. This person could be wanting your friendship, collective. Any more? And we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So collective, good times could be coming towards you, as this is faded. After you broke these generational curses, you learn how to give yourself self-love, have self-discipline, control willpower, high standards, remain hardworking and concentrated on what you are trying to do, and undergoing this transformation and coming out on top like this Phoenix Rising collective. You could now have your wheel in the upright. Your wheel could be turning. So you could be getting what is fated for you, collective. Like we had Twin Flame out here in the beginning. So you could be fated to have a twin flame. So if this is a engagement or wedding, some social gathering, this could be you coming together with this twin flame, and this could be fate. So you could be stepping into a period of luck, collective, after getting your life played with, getting your money played with, people playing with your character, people testing your willpower and your determination to do what is necessary. So you could be getting good fortune at this time, or soon to be. This could be faded. This could be a change in your life, collective, because like I said, you could be used to people wanting you to be in the reverse, being this Queen of Cups in a reverse, lacking direction, lacking trust, being insecure, having little money, balancing this money, ups and downs, adapting to the ups and downs. Now you could be headed for this change of fate, which is good fortune. And like I said, you could be coming together with your soulmate, your twin flame. There could be a lot of good moments, a lot of celebrating at this time, happiness. And this could be your destiny to be happy, your destiny for your will to be in an upright, because you did the work, you put the hard work in, collective. And then we have travel and news in the upright. So you could be traveling somewhere, collective, or something. Someone could be traveling towards you, or there could be some news traveling towards you. This could be coming in within speed. This could be about progress, your progress. You could be getting movement after this news comes in. This could be progressing you forward. Maybe you had to take action in order to get this news or to get this movement, but this could be coming in a hurry. You could be stepping into these exciting times. Like I said, you could be traveling. You could be freed from something, because you could have felt like you were in bondage while breaking these generational curses, collective, but you could have broken free from bondage, mind, body, and soul, after this dark night of the soul, after this spiritual awakening, after this activation. And now things could be taken off for you, collective. They could be gaining momentum. And if this is someone coming towards you, they could be thinking on their feet, and they could be leading the way, coming towards you swiftly, collective. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. You could be an earth sign energy towards Virgo, Capricorn. You could be headed for financial new beginnings, collective. You could have a new job or be getting a new job. There could be news coming in swiftly about a new job, or this could be a new business that you are starting, collective. You could be getting money from this new job or this new business. You could have put investments into a business and now you are getting back what you've put in. You could be able to save off of whatever these investments is or these financial new beginnings is. They will allow you to be able to. So once where you was in this energy of balancing what little you had, now you will be able to save. You will be stepping into this period of prosperity that is going to assure your security. You will be stable. So you definitely are stepping into an abundant time, and this is due to your hard work, your performance, your concentration that you put in into something that you've been investing in. And if this hasn't come in yet, you definitely have the I don't know what I was about to say. You definitely have the potential for this abundance to come in if you keep at this investment that you've made. If you keep going, if you keep concentrating and putting in the hard work, you definitely have the potential for this abundance to where you will be able to save and step into this prosperous time. Any more? All right, so we got the temperance and the upright. So you could be this temperate energy. I don't know why I can't talk right now. You could be balanced, collective, and you could be meditating at this time. You could be at peace. You could have been patient through this journey of healing and breaking free from bondage, breaking a generational curse. You could have remained patient and you could have needed to do things in moderation in order to have inner peace. You could have needed to gain a different perspective, or through the patience and moderation of what you were doing or how you were doing things, was able to get others to have a different perspective when it came to you or something that you were doing. So there could be a lot of tranquility coming towards you or in a situation for you to have harmonious relationships. And like I said, you could be coming together with a soulmate. So you could be reuniting, reconciling with a soulmate. They could be traveling towards you. There could be communication about this. Like I said, this communication could be coming in swiftly. Now, this could be a Sagittarius or this could be another sign, collective. This could just be the energy surrounding the reading or surrounding someone that wants to come towards you, whether if they are a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius in their chart. And then we have justice in the upright. So justice is stepping into the situation. You could be a Libra or have Libra in your chart, collective, but you could be getting justice. This, your wheel turning in the upright, going in your favor. You getting this good fortune, this fate, this abundance, this new financial beginning could be justice for you. You could be getting karmic justice for your consequences of you doing what you're supposed to be doing, you being balanced, you being just in a situation. Now, there could have been legal disputes, and if there was legal disputes of some sort, you could be winning and getting justice for something legally as well. So someone could be upholding the law, collective, to bring you justice because they see that you are someone that's honest, or they could be honest and they could have integrity in a situation. They could see that you are someone that have learned from life lessons, and this is someone that stands for truth. So this could be a judge. If A Libra is a judge, so they could be a Libra or have Libra in their chart. So there could be a judge that is upholding the law and giving you justice in the situation, collective, if you were going through any legal dispute. And there could be news coming in quickly about that as well, about you getting justice, collective, about peace being brought into the situation, about the situation balanced out, collective. Because like I said, there could have been people that were getting caught up in regards to property, in regards to money, them trying to play with your life, play with your money, collective. And now the situation could be being balanced out because justice is stepping into play. So you could be getting your just due at this time or soon to be. And then we have ended in defeat in the reverse. Gemini energy. So there could have been a Gemini that you were dealing with, collective. You could have needed to escape destruction, collective. There could have been a lot of destruction around you. You could be picking yourself up at this time, getting back up, learning from the difficulties of the past, collective. Like I said, things could have been difficult because you were breaking generational curses on your lineage, collective. You could have been someone who had a troubled past, collective. Like I said, you could have been this troubled teen, or you could have had a troubled past of some sort that you needed to break free from. Anymore. And then we have anxiety in the reverse, Pisces energy. So there could be a Pisces also involved in this situation, collective. They could be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. They could be improving when it comes to some stress that they was having, some anxiety that they was in, collective. Or you could be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, or because you saw the light at the end of the tunnel, you could have been focused on improving yourself, making yourself better, weeding out anything that was negative, that was stressful to you, collective. So you could be just improving when it comes to stress, learning how to cope with stress, learning to see the good even when there's just negativity surrounding you, collective. Just being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel because you know you've done what you were supposed to do in the situation. You know you've healed through the journey, this healing journey. You know that you've made the right decisions and that you deserve good. So you could have known that the light was at the end of the tunnel. All you had to do was keep pushing, keep doing what was necessary to get through. Any more spirit? And then we got poverty in the reverse. And there could be well, we just gonna say this, the energy of the read. You could be a Taurus, or you could have Taurus in your chart, but you could be getting financial luck and improvement. Like I said, you could be improving after seeing this light at the end of the tunnel. Like I said, so this could be the end of difficulties. Like I said, the end of you balancing your money, balancing your life with ups and downs, constant ups and downs, trying to adapt to what was going on when it came to people playing with your life and your money. Now things could be improving for you, and this could be the end of difficulties, collective. So you could be headed towards a positive change in a good direction, especially if you were in poverty because of something that these people put you through, because of them wanting you to be this Queen of Cups in the reverse, or seeing you as this Queen of Cups in the reverse because somebody wanted to compete with you, collective. So after a time of being in poverty, getting your money played with, getting your life played with, collective, you can now be headed towards a positive change, collective, stepping out of poverty, stepping into a good direction, collective. Things could be paying off for you at this time. Let's see. So like I said, if this is a court date going on, something legal, you are definitely winning this court case. This could be a will of some sort. Maybe you're in a will. Someone left you in their will. You could be winning a will, collective, or getting this from this court date. And like I said, news could be traveling towards you swiftly when it comes to this. Any more messages for this reading, Spirit? Any more? Any more? Any more messages for this reading? And I hope it ain't too sunny. Y'all know it ain't. All right, let's see. So we got universe. The universe is guiding you towards that special someone. Just let everything take its course. So like I said, collective, that is part of your will being in the upright, part of what is fated for you to reconcile or to come together with this twin flame, where there's a yin and yang pull, because this is actually a part of your soul's mission, collective. Is for you to be with this twin flame, collective, for everything to come together with this twin flame. And then we have let go. Some things are best let go and let the universe work it out in its divine timing. So you may have needed to let this twin flame go, collective, and just let the universe work its magic when it came to this connection, as well as things that was going on. Maybe you were wondering when you were going to get justice in a situation when it came to this legal dispute, this court case, or whatever is going on when it comes to justice being upheld in a situation, whether if it's with a will that you were supposed to receive, collective, or if it's just in regards to people playing with your life and with your money. Like I said, they could have taken a property or just been trying to have control over your money, making you try to adapt to the ups and downs that they were causing purposefully, collective. And you could have just needed to let go, collective, in the situation and just let the universe do its work, because everything is going to work out in divine timing because you let go. And if you haven't let go, collective, you are needing to let go and just let the universe work, because everything is going to work out in its divine timing, because you've done the work, you've done everything that you needed to do in the situation. And if you remained in the upright, if you stayed disciplined and hardworking, and you remain focused in the situation, you stayed on the good side of things, collective, you're definitely going to get your just due and divine timing. So like I said, you're just needing to remain balanced and tempered at this time. Have patience in the situation, because your will is in the upright. So you're definitely fated to have good fortune, have a good change when it comes to your situation and finances and love, just in life. You're definitely headed in a good direction. Things are headed in a good direction for you. And then we have, yes, trust your intuition. So collective, just trust your intuition when it comes to this situation, collective. If something is telling you to just hold off, to just be calm, to just wait things out, to see what's going to happen next, collective, to just let go and let the divine do its magic, do its work. Yes, listen to your intuition. If something is telling you something about this twin flame, yes, listen to your intuition, collective, because maybe something is going on that you cannot quite see, that you're just needing time to reveal. And then we have openness. Be open to receiving divine guidance in relationships, collective. So you could be receiving divine guidance. So maybe you're needing to wait on the divine to give you the go-ahead when it comes to this a certain relationship, collective. Or when it comes to relationships, maybe you are needing to wait on the divine when it comes to relationships that you are obtaining at this time, whether new or if you're reconciling with people. Just be open to receive the divine guidance, because the divine will guide you on who should be in your life, who you should keep in your life, and who you should let go. And then we have indication. Watch for signs that lead you to true love. So you could be seeing signs at this time that is leading you to this true love, collective, that is, again, you allowing the divine to guide you. And then we have allure. Consider this situation carefully. So like I said, there could be something going on behind the scenes right now that you can't quite see or understand. So you're just needing to sit this out and consider this situation. Maybe there is some news that you need to find out before taking any action, collective. Like I said, this news is traveling towards you quickly. So you're just needing to be patient for whatever this news is. Or someone could be patient waiting for news in order for them to take action. But whatever this is, you need to consider things carefully before you just jump into things. Wait for this divine guidance before you take action. Then we have reconciliation again. Then we have learned to reconcile with yourself. So like I said, this journey could have just been about you learning how to have self-love, learning how to be self-disciplined, learning how to have high standards, collective, so that when things don't go your way with certain relationships, you could learn how to reconcile with yourself and not always depend on relationships with other people. And then we have enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We realize that we are one with the divine. So yes, collective, you could be on this divine journey, collective, allowing the divine to lead you now. And then we have value. Focus on things of value. So you could be focused on things that you value at this time, collective. And if not, you're being called to focus on things that you value. Whoa. Any more? Whoa. That's a lot. Let's see. Any more of these? My timeline cards. I already know. So something could be happening in the next couple of weeks, collected. Then we have give it time. It's in the works. So something could be in the works, like I said. This could be a legal dispute, some news that's coming towards you, a love situation. This could be anything, but something is coming. Just give it time. It's in the works. And then we have it's in the near future. So something could be happening in the future. Something could be happening in February, or there's could have been something that took place in February. And then we have the next full moon. So something could be happening on the next full moon. And then we have it's in the past. So like I said, if something took place in the month of February, if something significant happened in the month of February, it is now in the past, collective. Or anything that was troubling you, collective, it is now in the past. Leave it in the past. And then we have, you have the power to create the timing by taking action. So there could be something that you're needing to take action on, and depending on the action that you take, this will create the timing of when it will come into play, collective. So it's all about you in regards to a situation. Now, only thing I could say is with love, maybe that's with the love situation, or something that you could be creating creatively that you're needing to take action on. In regards to the timing is when it will take off, in regards to what action you take, how quickly you take action. So if you choose to take action now, something could be happening in 34 days maybe as well. All right, let's see. Any additional messages for this reading up? So we got delayed. So yeah, something could have been delayed, collective. So that's why you needed patience, or it could be being delayed right now, collective, which is causing you to need or have patience. Then we have black magic, because there is somebody that is doing black magic in order to delay whatever this is, whether if it's this news coming towards you about this legal dispute, or this love situation, collective, or in regards to something creative that you are doing. Someone is delaying this on purpose because they're doing black magic. Then we have manipulation. They are trying to manipulate things so that they don't go into your favor, collective. This could be a Leo who is manipulating things, doing black magic to delay something from coming towards you, or progressing in a situation. And then we have speak up. So you may need to speak up about a Leo, or there could be someone that is needing to speak up, collective. This could be a new love of yours that's needing to speak up. Maybe they don't know what to say to you, or how to say something to you, or how to come towards you, collective. Then we have abundance. So yeah, you could be getting some abundance, collective, or this new love could be very abundant. Maybe you guys will be abundant together as well. And then we have Pisces. A Pisces could be significant, collective. Any more? And then we have soulmate. So something could be in regards to your soulmate. Your Pisces could be a soulmate. Don't have to be, but they could be. Any more? So there could have been someone competing with you for a soulmate as well. And then we have jail time. So someone could be getting jail time. There could be a soulmate getting jail time. We have multiple soulmates. So you could have a soulmate that was in a situation trying to hold something back from you. This could be a Pisces soulmate that is getting jail time from holding something back from you, collective. Like I said, if this is in regards to a will, collective, maybe they had information or news that they were supposed to give you in regards to a will that they held back from you. We got secrets that came out, so they could have held secrets about this will, collective, because they wanted to play with your life, play with your money, collective. They didn't want you to be this Queen of Cups in the upright, someone who is secure, collective. So they could have got this to be delayed for you, collective. And then we have keep going. So in regards to something that you are doing, you are needing to keep going, collective. Push through, overcome these obstacles, collective, because there is people doing black magic, delaying things on purpose, collective, but they will be in jail soon. So just keep going, keep doing what you have to do in the situation. All right, let's see her. Which ones did I not pull? I think I pulled everything. All right, now I'm gonna pull some Archangel oracles. Get a few of them. Get a few of them. I'm surprised my phone ain't overheat. That's what's up. All right, what are the archangels? Let me see. That's one. Any more archangel messages? That's two. Let me see. Do we got a third one? Oh, we got four. All right, I'll take those. All right, so we got counselor. You could be being guided by Archangel Azrael. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. And the additional message from counselor is your life purpose involves counseling people in ways that uplift, motivate, comfort, heal, and inspire. You are a true spiritual counselor, and people find you to be a trustworthy confidant. Expand your counseling work to the next level because you are about to help greater numbers of people. Call upon me for guidance and support. Working with Archangel Azrael. Azrael's name means whom God helps, and he helps those who are helpers. He's particularly interested in helping counselors who work with the grieving or dying. Ask Azrael to guide your words and actions during counseling sessions, and he'll help you remain patient and compassionate. He can also help you enter the counseling profession and guide you towards schooling, internships, and a wonderful counseling practice. And then we have passion. You could be working with Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. And the additional message is playing it safe can lead to staleness and depression. You've asked for more happiness and definite direction. I've lit the flame of passion in your heart to lead and guide you. It's safe for you to take risks and follow your heart's desires. Ask me to be your partner along your path of passion to guide and nurture you. When you feel a strong knowing alongside a burning passion, pay attention as this is my way of giving you information about your next step. Working with Archangel Haniel. Haniel's name means glory of God. Haniel can help you give glory to God by living at your highest potential. She'll groom your hidden talents and help you polish your skills. Then when you apply your masterful ways to your true passions, divine magic occurs. And then we have comfort. You could be working with or guided by Archangel Azrael again. So not only with counseling or being this counselor, the Archangel Azrael could be guiding you when it comes to getting comfort. I am with you in your time of need, helping you heal your heart or helping your heart to heal. And the additional message is even the strongest person experiences upsetting situations, and there is no shame in taking time to heal your heart. This is a good time for quiet reflection upon your true feelings. Write them down in a private journal and then call upon me to bring comfort to your heart and mind. I can help you sleep better at night and put your mind at ease. Working with Archangel Azrael. Azrael's aura is a beautiful shade of vanilla cream, a very pale yellow tone. He surrounds grieving and dying persons with this loving light to bring them comfort. When Azrael is around, you may see eggshell colored twinkling lights in the room. The crystal creamy yellow calcite is calibrated to Azrael's energy, so holding or wearing this crystal may lend additional comfort. And then the last is gentleness. So you could be working with or being guided by Archangel. I said Archangel. Archangel Sandalphon. Be gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. And let's see. The additional message, if I can find it. I don't know why I always have trouble finding this one. All right. The additional message is Sandalphon wishes to help you feel peaceful and centered, and he strongly advises that you begin by listening to gentle music. Play it wherever you go. Talk quietly and engage in slow rhythmic movements such as swaying to music or a gentle yoga session. Don't engage in battles at this time. Instead, retreat from conflict while you revive your spirit and become even stronger. Delay decision making at this time. You'll know exactly what to do when you emerge from your gentle retreat. Working with Archangel Sandalphon. Sandalphon's aura is a calming and cool shade of turquoise, like the translucent tropical ocean. Meditate upon this color or hold the stone associated with his energy, turquoise, and feel your heart rate and breathing become quieter. Sandalphon can help your words and actions to be kind and gentle yet powerful. As the archangel associated with music, you can feel his presence strongly when you listen to music, sing, or play a musical instrument. And to end off the reading, I'm going to pull some spirit animal cards so we can see what y'all spirit animals is or what they could be. And you can be someone that has multiple. But even with these messages with the spirit animal cards, they also give messages pertaining to the reading. I realize that they always resonate with the message. So it's just even more confirmation. All right. Any more spirit? Where are the spirit animal messages? Any more? All right, I'll take those. All right, so we got the hippopotamus. Could be some of you guys' spirit animal, which signifies exploration. If you have become bored with your life, you have the creative power to stir things up and revitalize everything. You can do this by starting new projects, setting new goals, and making spiritual connections. And then we have elephant. So some of you guys' spirit animal could be the elephant. It signifies forgiveness. If you are feeling angry about a past issue, the elephant is asking you to discover the more vulnerable feelings behind that anger. You are being asked to forgive and be gentle with others. Didn't we just talk about gentleness? Like I said, always play off of everything. Everything play with everything. Everything play out everything. And then we have bee. So some of you guys' spirit animal could be the bee, which signifies productivity. It is time to examine your productivity. Disorganization and indecisiveness may be causing you to miss opportunities. Take a moment to prioritize your goals and get a clear view of how to get where you want to go. It will take to get there. And then for the last one, some of you guys' spirit animal could be the turkey, which signifies good news. You may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better. Again, everything play off everything. That's this right here, that Wheel of Fortune, that news. So you are definitely going to be getting some good news, collective. If you are on the up and up, if you are on the good side of karma, if not so much, you may be getting news about this. You may be going to jail. So it all depends on what you did, what seeds you planted, on if you will be getting some good news, whether if your wheel of fortune will be in the upright, remain in the upright, or if it will be in a reverse. You know what you did, you know what you deserve. So yeah, that was you guys' reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Get my messages out there, you heard? Because I definitely am looking to grow this page more. And if you would like to donate, please feel free to do that with the description, the information that's in the description. And I'm also answering yes or no questions. That information is also in the description. So you can reach out by email if you would like to, or drop a comment. I see everything that comes in, so I'm always aware of what is going on and what is being sent out. So yeah, if you do decide to donate or support my channel, I greatly appreciate it ahead of time. It is well needed and very appreciated. But anyways, I hope all of you have a good day. Continue growing, because I'm going to do the same. So hopefully we could grow with each other. But thank you for being here. Deuces.